right, so our next match, we're going to have Bryan Jones versus Larry Steele. Larry, a sponsored J&T player, Joe Norton Tournaments. Larry undefeated so far today. I'd like to thank Larry again for having me out today. He's the brains behind this particular event, Punky King of Hagerstown. Brought all the players from the area around, basically king of the mountain, so to speak, considering where we're at. Larry's going to go ahead and play the 4-ball. Choose the solids. That was a tough spot here. Can he play the 6? Or maybe he can. Nicely done. So the 3-ball over there by the 13 is the immediate issue. 2 balls accessible. So just try and baby that ball in there, set up for the 7, I think. Bryan Jones to the table. Bryan trying to cut that 11 ball down the rail. Caught the point going by. So Larry back to the table. So he spins that 7-ball down the rail, plays the cue ball with some spin, so it comes across and connects with that 13 and 3. He's probably hoping for a little bit more separation with the 3-ball from the 13, but the 3-ball can now be played in that pocket. A little tricky position from where he's at now, meaning I don't think he's got a shot to pocket a ball here. He might be able to spin that 7 in, but I just don't see it. So Larry probably going for the good hit on the 1. Leave the cue ball down table. Good shot. Just trying to leave things more difficult for Bryan. He's got the 7-ball down there as a goalkeeper, blocking the pocket. 13 ball, I don't know if it goes by the 3. So obviously the 13 ball went by the 3. 9 ball going down, drifting by the side pocket. Those can be awkward shots if you don't plan for them. So the 2 balls over there in front of the face of the 9, trying to play it into the side. Still you have the 7 ball down there. Let's see what Bryan's thinking. He might be able to cut that 11 in the side, draw the cue ball over to that bottom long rail. that's a delicate little shot. So he's going all the way down table. Nope, playing the side. Well done. Uses that 3-ball as a stopper. Play the 9 or the 15, whatever he chooses. Sets up to play the 8 in that top right corner pocket. So again, Bryan looking good. Starting off from where he left off last match, where he won 7-1. Thoroughly enjoying myself today, meeting new people. We'll be back here again, I hope. Bryan wastes no time. He knew exactly what he wanted to do. Brought it around underneath that 11 ball. He's going to play it all the way down the right-hand corner. Then he can have that cue ball sort of drift out where that towards where the 5 and 7 is. You don't want to get behind the 5 and 7. Just a nice shot there. I think he wanted to stun it out a little bit further. He can take the 10 now if he wants. Okay, he's going to take the 13. Excuse me. I'll get these balls right eventually. That's the 14. So Larry to the table. One ball is probably a good starting point. Get yourself in a little bit of rhythm. Draws back into that 7-5. A little tight. Still workable, I think. Maybe he can still cut that 7 across that table to the bottom center pocket. Bottom center, excuse me. That bottom side pocket. Just the trick is 7 ball might be on the edge of the 5. And if that's the case, it's going to throw it offline a little bit. Yeah. 7 ball was just touching the 5. So Bryan's got to be careful not to get hung up behind the 4 here. He's trying to draw into it, I think. Use it as a stopper. Nicely done. You risk rolling forward to try to go. If you try to use the natural roll of the cue ball, you run the risk of getting behind that 4. But now the 4 ball's in the way of that corner pocket. He's almost got to come back over where he's at now, where that 3rd diamond is. From right to the left, it'd be the 3rd diamond, closest to the center pocket. If you can get over there, they give him an angle play, the 8 in the bottom right corner pocket. Oh, he banked it. So trying to call it in the side pocket there. He won't waste no time here. Yeah, caught the point. All right, so opportunity knocking here for Larry. He's got an open pattern. Comes around 3 rails. 2 rails at least. Stuns that cue ball. Sets up for the 3. Or excuse me, sets up for the 4. That bottom right-hand corner pocket. All right, so Larry to get on the board and tie it up, 1 apiece. Nicely done. Larry Steele to break. Tied 1 game apiece. Larry looking at this straight from the side pocket here. Tries to draw down into the 10. Nicely done. Split that 10 out of there sweetly. So he's setting up for that combination. Yeah, I think you got to take it. I think if the cue ball would have carried further, you might have had some other options. But from here, I think you got to shoot this shot. We control the cue. So I had the ball, had the solid down there to help with that shot. Call that the extended pocket. Rolls down nicely. See what Larry has in mind for the 8 ball. He might come out there and play it in the corner where he's at now. That was the idea, I think. Oh, he was trying to spin it off the rail there, and it just died. Kind of a no man's land here. It looks like it will bank cross side. It's going to be tight coming off the rail of the 4. But I think it goes. Did he shoot that? Where's the safety? You cut it all the way down. Be careful not to scratch. Cue ball's going to be moving. Nice effort. So Bryan to the table. Got a little bit of a problem with the 1 and the 3 there. But with the 7 here, he's got an opportunity to do something. Get on the short side of it here and play the 3. Yeah, exactly. Play the 3 or the 1. Might play the 1 here. No, he's going to go with the 3. Yeah, I probably would have played the 1, but it doesn't really much matter. All right, so Bryan gets out for a 2-game-1 lead. Bryan Jones to break, leading 2-1 over Larry Steele. Cue ball almost got kicked in the side. It survived. Dry break. Larry to the table. Nice shot there, but covered the face of the 5. Freed up the 1. Calls that 1 in the corner pocket. Yeah, I think he was trying to spin that cue ball over there to try to touch that 15 ball. See if he can free it up from the 5. So that's going to be a problem. Goes ahead and plays safety. Most likely because of the 5. Going to force Bryan to do something with that down there. By not pocketing a bunch of balls, it gives Larry something to hide behind if he needs to play safe. In case you're wondering why he didn't run out a few balls there. Basically what you want to do there is give yourself a group of balls to hide behind. Yeah, so Bryan might have found a way out. 5 ball still in front of the pocket. Pockets the 9 ball. So he's got an angle to play this and get behind the 15. Pretty well played here by Bryan. Oh man, he hit it so hard. I think he could have just slow rolled that, put himself in a position being the opposite side on the short rail, the pro side of the 15. So Larry can play the 4 here. He's got space between the 7. So just an unlucky bump there, causing the scratch. Larry going to go ahead and just concede that rack, speed up the play a little bit. We are worried about COVID and that we might run out of time. They do shut things down a little early everywhere. So although folks might say, hey, that's not sportsman, but we are trying to speed it up. Bryan Jones the break. Cue ball was heading by the side pocket, survived. Plenty of options here. Balls are open.
Either way, I'm having fun. You drag on this one. No. Come on, man. I'm a great one.
Probably going to play that 13 ball all the way down.
Well, said he called it. Said he called it. You know, I just never had like a connection with hockey over there that I have and I did want to. I already did. You know, I was there 23 years. That hurt. However, that water do good. Wasn't good for her, but it's just not me.
10 ball called.
All the time. Trying to be happy.
Ah, just not enough cut.
Right? You're Amy, right? I've seen you. I don't want to repeat, but I've seen you on Facebook. Yes. I'm from Fred. Look. I love Fred, though. He's great. He is. So, yeah, look. Only about everybody in this room knows.
So a little bit of trouble with the 1-6. Should be able to free it up, though. Oh, my. I jinxed him. Side pocket's been eating up a lot of players today. No question about that. As we go back and if you watch these matches today, you'll see a lot of players catching those points coming into the side pocket. All right, so Bryan going to play that 12 ball in past the 3, it looks like. Nice effort.
It's hard to say here. It's hard to say here because these balls so bad. I like one of the great people. The little tweaking on position play. Watching players and goes and stuff. And who is himself long where he should be position. You know what I'm saying? Put more effort in the position to hit the shot than just accepting the wrong way. And you're fucking good. You're not fucking beat. You make the ball. I mean, you're not fucking beat anybody once you start doing that in the league.
Nice shot there by Larry. Gains control of the pocket. But knowing Bryan, he's probably going to play this 11 ball, catch that rail, and send that 3 out. Nice shot. I don't think he caught it quite all the way out of the way. We'll see. Yeah, maybe. Here goes the 8. Oh. So things are still complicated with the 8 ball. Eight ball's in a bad spot. It doesn't go in either of the bottom corners because of the 7 and the 3. Banking cross sides out of the question. You'd almost have to set up to play the bank in the top right corner. Ah, he's playing it cross side. It does go by the 2. Maybe not. But man, got to roll. But if you're Larry, you got plenty of balls out here. You can play safety if you like, if you don't like it. If you're not liking the way you're sitting here on the rail. Problem is with the 3 there, it's an easier cut for Bryan. He can use that 3 ball to help that 8. So that's the shot, because if you want to miss it, you want to miss this ball on this side of the table, because the other side is an easier cut with the 3 ball there. He would just fire at that. Now he can't really bank it back in the top left corner because of the stack of balls there, the 5, 6, and 1. The only option for him if he's going to try to make it is either in the back, in that bottom left-hand corner pocket if it goes by the 7, which is where he's looking now, or he's going to have to thin it in that right top corner pocket. So I think he's going to go in the back left. It's going to be in that bottom left-hand corner pocket. He's going to try to go back by the 7. There is really no place to hide. Yeah, so he's trying to use the 7 as a billiard, come off the backside of that 7. But the pockets, well, still no gimme. I mean, things are kind of jammed up. So is he going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 rails at this 1, 2, 3 rails to the 8 ball? He's going to call it 1, 2, 3 rails to the 8 in the corner. Dangerous shot because if it catches the side of that 8 ball, it's going to scratch. It's almost got to hit it dead in the face or you're in trouble. But you got to hit it. What a try. Nice effort there by Bryan. I thought he made it. I truly thought he made that ball. Bryan going to call that 8. With a flyer. Nice shot there by Bryan. Takes a 4-1 lead. right, so 4-2. Larry to break. Nice shot there by Bryan. Fortunate for the 9 not to cover up the 3. He's got to give himself an angle off the 4 to get on the 5 because of the 8. He's got it. He can play the 4 all the way down. Maybe he's going to go on the side. He's got enough room. He's going to draw it back. All right. Still got an angle for the 5. Thought maybe the 8 ball had more of the 5 covered up. It does not. He was trying to get it off the side rail, off of that long rail, and it just died. He's trying to stun it over there. Wow. Pockets the 6. Uh-oh. Oh, he's all right. Almost went a little further than he needed. All right, so Larry closes the deficit to within 1. 4-3, Larry breaking. All right, Larry to break, down by 1. 4 games to 3. So Larry looking good here. 6-9 combinations on. Just need to get down table there. Might actually want to get to the short rail. Maybe not try to baby it. Get to the short rail and let it come back up. Just like that. Well done. They're lining Open up that 9 to draw it even. 4 games apiece. And he does. Well done. 4 all. Got a match. All right, Larry to break. Tied 4 games apiece. 1 ball rattles in the side and comes out. Does not chop in there for him. Cut break did not work. Well, you can almost maybe try to thin this one down there and just play the 6. Not played safety. Good shot. Nice vision. That's going to be too fast. Oh, it's going to work out. Clear the. Now did it clear the 4? It's tight. Yeah, it's very tight. Nice shot there by Larry.
Hell of a shot, Larry.
So tough shot there for the 5. Going to bring Bryan to the table. So the question was, if he pockets the ball and still makes the 9, even though he calls it, does he still shoot if he doesn't make it? So he does. Does the 7 go by the 8? I don't know. It's going to be tight. Well done. So Bryan Jones, 5-4 over Larry Steele. Wow, nice break there. Three balls on the break. You can see the 1. Next ball will be the 4. Down there by that right corner pocket. This is the shot. Pretty fortunate there. Almost overcut it. Now, the 5. I don't know. The 6 is in front of the 5. And this is awful straight on the 4. So he's going to have to either create an angle by cheating the pocket a little bit, or maybe he can run the cue ball off the short rail and get back out there for an angle above the 6. Yeah, that's a good shot. Nicely done. So he draws back between the space between the rail and the 6 ball. Well done. Man, flirting with the scratch. Oh. So just punch that one there. Maybe popped up a little bit. So Larry's going to have to put a good stroke on this ball. If he's going to play it in the bottom left-hand corner, that'd be where to go. And you need to draw it pretty stout. I mean, you have to get into it a little bit. No, he's going to go all the way up and back. So he's going to go through this ball. That's a good shot. Well done there by Larry. Nice vision with that shot. Ties it up. 5 apiece. Good shooting. All right, if you're just joining us, my name is Wayne Everhart from ThinkTechMD. This is TTMD Billiard Streaming. Say thank you to my sponsors, Lambros Cues, Money Shot Out Billiards, Cue Repair and Accessories. Contact Bill Hill. Need some help with your cue? If you're looking to get some apparel, check him out with the Mob Apparel. And Big Money Billiards out there on the West Coast. Thank you to them for supporting our stream. Yeah, I feel safety's probably on the horizon here. Is he going to try to bank it? He's looking like he's trying to bank it. I think that was a little wishful thinking there. You're welcome. Larry looking pretty good here to go on the hill. Just needs to cut that 8 and come back across the table for the 9. Nicely done. A little short, but he'll be all right. Well done. Larry's on the hill, 6 games to 5 over Bryan Jones after being down early. A lot of heart. All right, Larry Steele to break. That's all you can ask for on the hill. Oh, cue ball just skips off that head ball, jumps into the side pocket. Seven balls in a tough spot. So he's going to play safe here, 1 off to 8, and leave Larry behind the 7. Didn't quite get there. Caught the 8 ball a little more full than he was expecting. It's going to give Larry maybe a shot, that 1 in the corner pocket. Just a little bit overcut. So you gotta be careful with this 5 ball. Yeah, he took it out of play. Nicely done. So we do. You bank to the 7. And you play safe. I think he's playing safe. Nicely done. Might have gave him the look at it. Let's see. Well, Larry can see it, I think. Yeah, I think he can see it. Fires it in. Sets up for that 4. Larry's looking real good here. Oh, that ball was just dead off the rail. He'd been better off just stopping it. Draw. Just died on him. Wow, nicely done. Using that 8 ball to help him out. Gotta be careful. Should be all right, I think. Nicely done. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So we've been seeing this all day today when people are hitting draw on the ball. Cue ball turn over and release. So on the hills, 6 games apiece. I'm sure Larry thought he was out from there. Was just trying to hit a little bit of low. And that cue ball just released on him, rolled down table a little bit. I've been seeing it all day. Oh, so just like Larry on his break when he was on the hill, gives up the scratch. Not what you want to do. Rack's pretty open. 9-ball's probably the only concern at this point. Everything else is pretty tic-tac. Trick is going to be a little bit of draw on this ball to come back maybe to the rails. 2 rails. Set up a little better for the 3. No, he's going to go forward, I think. Well, I would go backwards with this one, I think. I don't think the 3... Well, maybe go forward, play the 3 in the side. I don't think so. I think you just draw this ball a little bit, come off of that short rail to the long rail. Even that's tough, honestly. Yeah, that's it. You got to go draw off that ball, try to hit it thin, just sort of spin it down there, spin that 3 down the rail. No, he's going to go the other way. He's going to push through it. Oh, well done. Well done. Don't get up on it. It's a little awkward queuing here over top the 6. Again, not a gimme. Not where you want to be when you're on the hill either. Just got to come with a shot. Let the cue ball release a little bit. Come off of that long rail. Nice shot. Well done. Still, the work isn't over with yet. You got to worry about the side pocket. You might be able just to give a little bit of draw on this ball. Take the side pocket out of the way. You got the 9-ball there. You can actually try to draw back into that if you want to. You don't want to draw past it and get yourself in trouble either. Yeah, so he draws into it, uses a stopper, gets the 9-ball off the rail. Nice shot. Now Larry's probably trying to figure out if he wants to come straight off the rail here or come around 3 rails to the 8. It's a natural angle to come around 3 rails. Got to put some spin on it. Just a little bit of spin. Nah, he's going to keep it inside. That's a good call. Come straight off of that long rail. Oh, he's trying to hold it. So Bryan's going to play the 9. Going for the dagger. Good shot. Plays the 7. Awkward queuing. Oh, wow. Oh, man. It's a tough spot to be in. You can't see either edge of the 8. If you could just see the edge, you could thin it and try to send the cue ball back down table. The other option is to try to thin it coming off the rail here, but even that, I'm not liking it. And if you're going to thin it, I think you need to thin it from on the, if you're going to come off the short rail and thin it, you're going to want to thin it between that rail and the bottom rail there. Send the cue ball down table, maybe let the 8 ball hit that 9, hopefully deaden it a little bit. But man, you'd have to hit this cue ball, a little bit of spin, come off the short rail, and just barely touch the 8. I don't see a whole lot of options here. He's calling 9, I think, 2 rails. Oh, wow. Larry almost got the same roll back given to Bryan and stuck the 9 between the 8. Wasn't a lot of options there for Larry. He had nothing. All right, so that's match. Bryan Jones over Larry Steele in a really nice match and well fought.